Hello everybody, how you doing? I'd like to welcome you into one of my first videos that I'm going to be posting. Uh, a lot more to come, so I hope you bear with me. Um, this is actually my first time behind camera, speaking on camera, and something that I'm got to get more comfortable with as I'm doing, especially since I'm putting this on the old internet. And making it viral. It's something that's new to me. So bear with me. Anyway, the reason why I decided to make this video is because I had somebody reach out to me on my LinkedIn page and they was asking me about something that I had posted, basically how I like to help companies by helping them focus in on the 4 speeds. And he was asking me a little bit more about, even though I have them listed, just he wanted more information, wanted me to get into more depth. So I decided to go ahead and make this video, and that's why I'm making it right now. So you'll find out throughout this video. This is a video that you're probably going to watch more than once. So go ahead and get out some paper and take a little notes as we go along. But you'll see this is something that you're gonna watch more than once. So for all the business owners out there, have you ever, kind of wondered, well, why is this other business? It's just growing so much more than mine. I mean, what are they doing? Well, they're probably honing in on the 4 speeds. So let's just get right into it. Number one is the functioning speed. Okay, so what is the functioning speed? Well, the functioning speed is the speed that allows your business to function on an everyday basis. Okay, everyday basis, weekly, monthly. It's the supporting cast that you provide for your client, your customers, your employee, your business partners. Everything is about having a constant functioning speed. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let me ask you, what is the most important part of working out if you was to work out your body? You ask any trainer, what's the most important part when you start working out? What should you focus on the most? 85 to 95% of those trainers will tell you that it's your core. You need to work more on your core, because as you work on your core and as you strengthen your core, you're going to strengthen everything else in your body. Okay, so that's going to help you do more squats. That's going to help you do more of your shoulders. Okay, so strengthen your core, you're going to strengthen everything else. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit more into that as we go along. But so just so you know, the functioning speed is the core. It's the core of your business. Okay, we'll get into more of that as we get into a couple of the other speeds. Number two is the processing speed. Now, what is the processing speed? The processing speed is how fast you can get somebody from A to Z. Okay, let's give an example of what I mean by that. McDonald's, right? Uh, you'll When you think of McDonald's, nobody ever thinks, oh, the world's greatest hamburgers. You don't think that. You know, they got some good fries. I'll tell you that. I love their fries. But as far as their hamburgers, it's no, you won't confuse them with having the great hamburgers. But what they do have is great processing speed. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Okay, it takes 175 seconds for a person to go through the drive-through, to place that order, to boom, they're getting their food, they're out, they're on their way. So let's think about that a little bit more. Okay, it's a hectic day. You're just getting off. You got to go pick up the kids from daycare. You're hungry. You need something fast. You're thinking to yourself, what's fast? Oh, McDonald's, right? Why? Because they have their processing speed down. Okay, so you got to go get your son. You got to get your son to football practice. Your daughter's got a test that she's got to take and stuff. Your wife is probably expecting you to fix something in the garage. I don't know, right? You need something fast. You need something quick in a hurry. You're hungry. You just want something to satisfy, to settle your stomach down. You're gonna go to McDonald's. Their processing speed is very quick, 175 seconds. And I'll tell you one thing, this year they went up actually to 178 seconds. And the CEO and them, they're really ticked off about that because they, like I said, they pride themselves on their processing speed, okay? And as well as you should too, as you in your business. So let's take a look at some of McDonald's competitors, right? So we have Burger King. Their processing speed is 199 seconds. So theirs is 199 seconds from the time that you go to the drive-through to you place the order to you out. Okay. Another one would be Wendy's. Wendy's is 208 seconds. Okay. So that's going to give you some idea of the processing speed. Okay. Number three is the timing speed. Okay. So earlier, going back to number one, our functioning speed, timing speed, we was talking about the core. Okay, so this is kind of what timing speed is too. It's the core. It's knowing when to do something. Okay, so we'll go back to the gym analogy. Okay, have you ever went to the gym and seen somebody, and here, maybe you've done this yourself. I know I have when I was younger. I used to go to the gym, and when I got to the gym, I wanted to curl every day, right? I wanted to go in there and curl every day, and I wanted to bench press because I wanted to have those big biceps, right? And I started to notice, man, I'm in here every day and I'm curling and I'm bench pressing, but my biceps are not getting any bigger. Why is that? Well, because I didn't have the timing and the rhythm down, right? And what I mean by that, anybody who knows, if you do know, when you go in, you need to give your body rest, right? So it's not a good idea to go in there every day and curl and bench press. You need to give your body 48 hours to 72 hours to heal so it can actually grow. So now you know, okay, when I go into the gym, today I'm going to do curls and bench press, and it's Monday, but the next time that I'll curl and bench press might not be until Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, so that's the timing speed. So how is this going to translate over to business? Well, here's an example, right? Let's say you have $2,000 for the next 3 months, and this is all you have to do all your marketing, right? This is the money that you have to put on an event, a contest, an initiative, something that's going to bring your company, excite your company's customer base, right? Get them excited about your product, your service, whatever it is you got going, right? So here, I'll give you an example of time and speed. Amazon has a great one, right? So they know that they're going to focus a bulk of their marketing for maybe 1 or 2 days out the year. So they rolled out this new one, which is Prime Day. Now on Prime Day, I'm sure you guys all know about it. It's the day where you're going to catch a sale, and I'm talking about a sale on top of a sale, right? You're going to go in there and get a 65-inch TV for $189 to $199. And I know a lot of you might say to yourself, well, why would they do something like that? You know, they know they're going to take a loss. It just doesn't make sense to me. But let me tell you why. And they're thinking of that, okay? Now, what Amazon knows is, by looking at their numbers statistically, they know that anybody who comes to their site is typically going to order 2 or 3 things, right? So yeah, with that TV, they know they're going to take $100 loss, but they know on this other product that they're set to make a $70 gain on it, and this other product over here, they're going to make a $50 gain on it. So they're going to balance that money back out at the end, right? But most importantly, what they know is all the eyes and all the new customers, everybody's pumped up for that day that they're going to catch that sale. So all that new customers and all that excitement is drawing all the eyes right to their store, right to their website is where they're getting all their traffic from, okay? So timing speed. Now, time and speed in your business is not going to be the same for everybody's business, okay? That's something that you're going to learn through trial and error, right? A lot of trial and error is going to teach you when it's a great timing to the great timing on your business. Yours could be one thing that I always tell everybody is that when you know your numbers, right? If you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. Period. I don't care what anybody tells you. You have to know your numbers and your statistics. Okay, so if you know your slow months of the year out of the years, let's say October, November, and December, maybe you might want to start focusing your marketing dollars around that time. Okay, so that's your timing speed. Number four would be your expansion speed, and your expansion speed is knowing when is it a good time to expand on your business. Okay, we'll give another example. Let's say you have an insurance agency. You hire a new insurance agency. How long is it going to take you to get that new agent in to this company, get them well trained on the process, the timing, speed, everything else, to where now they're thinking just like you, and you know that you can lead them in there, right? And now they're ready to go ahead and branch out and start their own insurance agency, which at the end is going to do what? It's going to expand the company, whether it's a franchise or whatever it is, getting your employees in there and getting them trained on the right thing to where they have all the other three speeds down, which is going to allow you to expand, right? So you want to know the expansion speed. When is it the right time to expand? Okay, so that's going to be based on your other three, right? So just a quick recap of what we was going over. Number one is the functioning speed. Number two, the processing speed. Three, timing speed. And four, the expansion speed. So the idea of me making this video is just to kind of give you guys a quick breakdown of this and give you guys some food for thought with it. You have great companies out there who have perfected their four speeds, and we see them almost every day, right? We have our Walmarts, we have our McDonald's, we have our Coca-Colas. I'll give you another quick story on expansion speed. I'm mentioning Coca-Cola, right? So Coca-Cola knew that, hey, we can't always rely on our Coke beverage, right? They knew that, they needed to have other products, so they got into orange juices. They got into the energy space, as far as rock stars. They got into the snack spaces, Cheetos, Doritos, and all that good kind of junk food that mom and dads don't want to be giving to the little ones. They took up that space, so they knew when it was the right time to go ahead and expand their business and to move into different areas, right? So my hope for you guys out there, and I'm hoping that I expanded on the question that you emailed me, Kevin, on the four speeds without taking up too much time, is just trying to kind of give you guys a quick breakdown of it. So I hope this helped. Also, if you stayed with me to the end, thank you for staying with me to the end. Like I said, I'm new to being behind the camera, something that I got to get used to. So I'm sure as I make that second, third video, fourth video, my delivery, everything, my comfortability being behind the screen will get better. So I guess for me, I need to focus on my four speeds of video making, right? That can be something that I can improve on. I hope that this video helped you guys, and I hope this is something that you guys, I know if you focus on this, your business will be successful. So I hope you really kind of stored that up into your CPUs and your memory banks, and I hope that you start putting it to work. Also, feel free to share this with your colleagues. Send it around. This is something that we can all benefit from in all businesses. So I hope this helped. If you guys have any questions or any other concerns, you guys can find me on my website. Just go straight to www.mkevin, mcmclv.com, and check us out. Thank you.